it's Gina Brandstetter with Stampin' Heaven, and I am back today to share with you another layout with the Brushed with the Beauty paper. I am getting down to scraps, but I am still able to crank out some layouts, and I have got my fourth layout to share with you today. But I've done something a little different. Instead of using the brushed petals, I think that's what it's called, Petals of Beauty, that's what it is. The Petals of Beauty Stampin' Die, I decided to use something different, and these are new. They came out in November in our online exclusive products, and it's another one that when I saw, I knew immediately this went to the top of my list. This is going to be something that I know I will use over and over again. So I was excited to incorporate this in with the Brushed with Beauty Designer Series paper. Gave me a little break from all the other flowers that I have been doing. So this was something a little different. This is the stamp. So you can see we've got some great little background elements on this set. There's several different ones. And then on the dies, we've got some swirly circles, a diamond and star, some little flowers. I love this die. Now let me show you how I used it. I pulled in the Darling Duckling floral print. I only had two pieces left of it. I had two strips, this one and this one, and I was able to create this layout. This is my little granddaughter. She was newborn in these pictures. She was probably about 4 to 6 weeks old. And I had all these pictures of all these different faces that she would make. So I titled this Mood. So let me give you a little close up at how I use the stamp in the dies. And you can see down here, I use the little splatter die with espresso ink. And then I use the little, not die, stamp, the little splatter stamp with early espresso ink, and then Darling Duckling flowers. And that is on this stamp set, this image and this image. So I stamped those, and then I added my little swirly circles, some flowers, and some leaves. And this flower right here, it is a large flower that I die cut twice. First in early espresso and then in Darling Duckling cardstock. And all I did was cut the stem off of the early espresso and I layered it on top of the flower. So that gives me two different colors and it's not all one color. Now I do want to mention that with these dies, I think a must-have is the adhesive backed paper. It makes adding these to your artwork so easy because you've already got the adhesive on the back after you cut them out. And you can just peel it off and stick. Here's the little flower that I've done. You can see it's the adhesive back and the little leaves. I'd cut those, and that has the adhesive on the back too, and it's really easy to just peel off and then just stick on. So I'm just going to stick that one up there. Let's add this little flower here. So easy. So it makes it so easy to add these. This is my a la mode alphabet die. And of course, I use the adhesive backed paper when I cut these out also, and it made it easy to move around. Now, I do have more stamping on here. Can you see what it is? I did a border around all of my photo mats with this stamp right here. I felt like I wanted something. I didn't want a color cardstock border and I wanted it to be white. And by adding the little border, it adds a little bit of print, and I felt like it went perfectly with this paper. So this is layout number 4 using the Swirled Design stamp and dies. And I will actually put this in my Brushed with Beauty playlist so you can find my other Brushed with Beauty projects that I have created.